Hello everyone, welcome to Dilato. My name's Carl. You might recognize me from some other videos on the internet, especially from my YouTube channel, Making Richie Rich, where I actually talked about my journey with Dilato. I started back in the end of November, and I journaled my journey from starting out from scratch the whole way till now, which is over 8 months now, and how I've been able to grow that each month. And it's been so easy and simple, and that's all thanks to Dilato. They literally have, if you watch any of my videos, it's been very easy and effortless, and I'm really impressed by it all. So much so that I'm happy enough to do a video talking about it, and I've also got the results to back it up, which is what I love to do, be able to back it up. So first of all, what we'll do before I talk about any of my results, and I'll show you that later on in the video, so make sure you stick around to see how I'm doing. But we'll talk about what Dilato is and what Dilato does, okay? So Dilato works with Amazon to eBay drop shipping. And what essentially drop shipping is, we are getting products from Amazon, selling them over on eBay at a higher price, and we make the profit in between. It's as simple as that. And what Dilato is great at doing is it lets you set whatever profit margin you want within your settings. If you want to go high and try and sell less items but get more profits, or you can go lower and sell more products at slightly less profit. That's up to you. But what Dilato does is great is it constantly 24/7 monitors all the prices on Amazon and allows you to update your eBay. Now, all you have to do is literally log into your Dilato account, download the latest price CSV file, send it over to eBay, go to your reports, upload it, and within 10 to 20 seconds, it updates all the listings you have to the most recent prices on Amazon. Okay, but here we are. We're on the main website for Dilato. So when you go to dilato.co.uk, you'll have up here all your pricing, and then on the main page you'll have just basically what it's about. So quite similar to what I've been saying, and we'll look at a few of these wee points and I'll try to address them. Pick your subscription. Again, that is up to everybody on how much you're willing to invest, and that's all up to your own personal circumstances and your funds. Part 2, which is where I started with, was I got gold ASINs. And what essentially gold ASINs is, you pay Dilato 5p per product and they will find products for you on Amazon, so you don't have to. So when you log into Dilato for the first time, they will actually give you free ASINs to get going, so you're not left completely in the dark, and you'll be able to add them straight to your eBay account, okay? But what you can do on top of that is, you can pay them for their gold ASINs and they will get more products for you. Alternatively, you can go onto Amazon and find your own products and manually add ASINs into your Dilato account, and then you can use that to add to your eBay account. Today's video is just going to be about talking about the service and what it is. There's loads of information on the website when you sign up. Also, the biggest, and I mean the biggest resource that Dilato offers is the Discord group. When I started, I was clueless, and I was in the Discord group, and even now, thankfully I'm able now to give advice to people, which is great after 7 months. But when I first signed up, I had no idea, and the amount of help and support I got in there, and you may think it's a stupid question, but honestly, everybody's been through the same thing, so somebody will help you. I can 100% guarantee that. So when you sign up to Dilato, you will get access to Discord. So if you have any issues in there. There's also loads of videos, and even on Dilato's site itself, we'll quickly look over to it. There's this video here that shows you how to do everything, and a step-by-step walkthrough of what you need to do. So you won't be on your own. And if you have any issues between Dilato support and the Discord, you'll be able to get help. So we'll go back. Oh, wrong screen. We're not that far yet. So that's number 2. Adding your products to eBay with just a few clicks. Now, when it says just a few clicks, it's not exaggerating. So say, for example, you have 250 listings from Amazon that you want to sell on eBay, and you have those ASINs added into your Dilato account. All you do is go to create product CSV. It will download an Excel file, a CSV file, to your desktop or wherever you want to save it. I have mine saved to a folder called Dilato on my desktop. But what this does, it takes all the product information, the description, and all the pictures. So for 250 items, puts into one file. You simply go to eBay, go to uploads, go to reports, uploads. You upload that CSV file, and it will create 250 product listings in a matter of minutes. And I mean, that includes all the pictures and the product description. Now, what some people do, which is a bit more advanced, and you can do that down the line, is you can go in and you can modify the SEO on that a bit more, make it a bit nicer, do better titles. That's completely up to you. But as a beginner, this is perfect. It's all I've ever done. And you will see later on in the video my growth, and I didn't do any of the extra stuff. This has all just been purely from the Dilato interface, and I've had nothing to do in between. Okay. 4, wait for sales to roll in. Yes, that's the best part. My favorite part of the day is when I hear the cha-ching on this, and I'm always eager to go over and see what is sold and what's the price. So it's kind of nice to hear. Keeping your products in sync using a price stock update each morning and evening. It takes just 30 seconds to complete. Again, not a lie. So as I mentioned, it updates the price continuously throughout the day. It's always 24/7 up looking for the price updates. And why it does that is because you have it listed, say, on eBay for £10, right? And on Amazon, it's £15. And then obviously eBay takes their fees, etc., whatever. But the price on Amazon is always changing because there's loads of different sellers on Amazon. So sometimes the price will go up, sometimes the price will go down. So what Dilato is doing is making sure that you have the right price on Amazon so you can have the right price on eBay. Because what can happen, and this is why I would always advise to buy your product straight away, is you could get a sale, and when you go over to Amazon, if you leave it for too long, you can go to Amazon and that price could rise. You don't want to do that. So when you get a sale, you want to buy your product as soon as possible so you can get the price will be the same, that eBay or that Dilato's done the calculations on. So if it's £15 on Amazon, it's done the calculations and updated that on eBay. So you're getting your desired profit. Okay. So it's important to remember to do that. Also, just for your own account on eBay, and I'll show you that a bit later on in the video as well, why that's important. Because the better standing you have, the more sales you will get, and also the more eBay will allow you to have more listings. Okay. So on to our next one, grow your eBay account, which is sort of touched on. Become a top-rated seller and gain access to promoted listings. Again, that's all what I was just sort of touching on there, and I'll show you eBay in a few moments to have a look at that. And number 8, start a new eBay and expand your business further, which is what I've been doing, and it's been great. So let's go over to my dashboard. This is my Dilato dashboard, okay? So, as I said, I started in November at £26.99 in total sales. That's eBay sales. And December, it went up. I got 135. And January was 1,288. Now that's sales. That's not profit. We'll look at that soon, because that's going to vary for everybody dependent on the profit margin you set in your Dilato settings. And as you can see, every month I have grown. Right up till June. That's my most recent one. And even this month already, and I'll show you that over on eBay, in the last 7 days, I've reached £1,000 worth of sales. So hopefully it continues like that, and I will begin to grow a bit more. So let's go over to my eBay. So here's my eBay dashboard. So you can see for the last 31 days here, this is my sales in the middle. So in the last 90 days, there's been 10,000 worth of sales. The key part here is on the left, the monthly limits. Okay. When I first started eBay, so this depends if you have a new eBay account or you're using your own, which has already been existing for a while, will depend how many listings you have to start with. So if you're starting out, you'll have very low listings. I think I had 250 max and about maybe £2,000 worth of total sales limit. Within about I think it was if we go back to the dashboard here, I think I got an increase here and then I got a huge increase in January. That's after just a month or two of selling because I had more products listed. Because normally you wouldn't have as many products. If you're just a normal seller, which I was selling bits and bobs over the years. I've had my account for 9 years, which definitely helped. But I never had loads of products on at once. So even having that many products on and getting good sales, they just ramped mine right up. So we go back. I now have the possibility of selling 8,800 units or items and £207,000 worth of total sales in a month. I still have it at 1,600. I am happy with that. I would also advise to start slow. Add, a small amount of numbers just to gradually grow it. Don't go crazy and try to add loads at once because eBay will get a bit, wary of that. It's like, why are you doing that? So just start small. Like, ask anybody in the Discord group. They will advise you on the best approach to take. It's what it's there for. But this is how I've done. And here's my performance since the 1st of December till the 7th of July. 15,880 sales. Now to go back on what I touched on a bit earlier on about sending your product straight away. This is very important. And as you see here, I've got 3 transaction defect rate. That was because, yes, somebody cancelled their orders and then I hit the wrong button. So make sure if you're going to cancel, you say you cancelled the buyer's request or else it can go against you a bit. But my seller level is above standard. It's the highest it can be until you become eventually, once you've sold so many, you become a top rated seller. But I haven't reached that threshold in sales yet. But this is the highest standard I can be at. Late delivery rate is 1.2%. The reason that is because there was 3 products I had sent, but I forgot to mark as dispatched. So it's very important to remember to do that, okay? But the reason why I'm talking about this is every month, as you see, my next evaluation will be the 20th of July. So it's very important that you send your products on time, good customer service. If people email you, try and reply and be nice and courteous. And keep that seller. And the more you do that, the more eBay will reward you. You will get the higher limits. They will promote your listings more. You will get to the top. And that's all I've done. Nothing special. I've done no other work outside of Dilato except for use the Dilato interface to upload my products and do my price check every day. When somebody buys an item, I go over to Amazon, I get that product, I send it to the buyer's address, and that's it. And it's been great. Let me get my total profit up now. So it's okay seeing these sales. So yeah, 15,000 sales. No, that is not how much I've made in the last 6 months. It'd be nice, but it's not. Here we go. This is my sheet I've done for it. So since the start, it's all my profit. So as you can see, it grew every month. Some months you'll have more profit than others. It sort of depends. Sometimes when you go to Amazon, the product can have a voucher, for example, or 20% off or £10 off, and it can boost your profit on that item. And that's not taken into consideration when the calculation's done. That's just a random thing that buyer has happened to do at the time. So it's a wee bonus. So it's nice when you get those bonuses. So as you can see, my total profit is £1,382.77 since I started. And for each sale, you're talking about 1-2 minutes max. The more you do it, the quicker it becomes. When you start out, you'll be taking your time, so it will feel a bit slower. But I can guarantee after your 10th, 12th sale, it'll be so much easier to do. and you'll be able to grow like I have. So that's my total sales, total profit. And I can guarantee that it's cost me less than 12 hours, maybe. Like I couldn't even say. I would need to work out how many exact number of sales I have. Actually, this should tell me my total amount of sales. 517 buyers. So 517 minutes. Whatever the math is in that. And that made me that kind of profit. Again, it's completely, you can do it every night when you come home. Oh, my light's getting a bit bright. You can do that every night when you come home and dispatch the orders. But what you can do is, even if you're at work, on your lunch break, you can go on your phone and update your prices on eBay just on your phone. You don't have to be on your desktop or laptop to do it. And then at night time, just send out your orders. It's as easy as that. Hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If you have any questions at all, make sure to leave a comment. If you liked it, make sure you do the whole like and a wee subscribe. It's always nice. And until the next one, I'll see you then. Bye now.